welcome to another live, man. It's just another pre-market analysis video and everything. Just some talk alongside with it. You know, another week, meaning another opportunity just to capitalize off and everything. So what I have this week is like four pairs that I'm interested in: NZD CAD, GBP CAD, GBP JPY, and GBP odd. Alright, and I want to even just jump right into it, man. Like, just have like a little talk, like, because sometimes what I begin to like realize is that when it even comes on to like strategy and like technical analysis and everything, and this is just me like talking off my chest, like just talking what's in my mind and everything. Like I'm beginning like coming to the realization that it doesn't have to be right 100%. Like, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be right 100%, man. Once I have a system, once I realize I have a system that can consistently bring returns on a consistent basis by doing the data, by doing the analysis, by doing the back testing over time, and I realize that by constantly replicating this system, by constantly just executing this system, I found out that this system has a consistent return over time. That's all that matters, right? And it's like the whole trading thing. I know I'm trying to rewire my mind into not thinking it from like have to get it 100% right, because at first, when you just do it, it's like when you just get into the game, analyze markets, uh it goes where you want it to go. It's kind of like a ego thing where, all right, see, I told you it works. And then when you go down that road, you kind of find yourself like trying to be certain, trying to be certain. And the realization that I have is that that's not literally like the true nature of the markets. The markets don't operate off like certainty. It operates off like odds. It operates off like the likelihood of something happening over time, right? The likelihood. So even likelihood, that means like it's not gonna happen 100% of the time. It's not gonna happen 100% of the time. But if you have the edge in your favor, if you have the system that, and you've proven it through your journaling and through your back testing, and you realize that, okay, over time, if I execute this system, if I execute this plan, I will consistently generate um, income. I'll consistently get return. I'll consistently have uh, the edge in my favor. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes like you find yourself saying it, but you have that small part of you thinking that certain way. And I know it's a natural wiring of humans to, we want certainty, we want something that is sure, we want something that we know for sure in everything, and we bring that concept in trading. And I'm even listening to some videos as well. I'm listening to some videos as well, and like some traders like Charlie Burton, these guys, these trading veterans, you know, these Wall Street veterans. And I'm hearing some of the like the little like the clips, like especially one from Charlie Burton, like he was saying that right 100% of the time. I just know that I need to be right. Like he said he could be wrong like 60, 70% of the time, 50, 60, 70% of the time, and be right the remaining percent. So he could be wrong 50, 60, 70% of the time, and he could be right the remaining percent and still make money. So, and when you start thinking in that perspective, it kind of ease off the pressure off you because you're moving from a mindset from certainty, have to get it right 100% of the time, and now shifting to a mindset of, alright, I'm just looking for consistency. I'm just looking for, after a certain amount of trades, I'm going to look back in the journal, I'm going to look back in the data set, I'm going to look back in the set of trades and see, is there consistency, is there consistent profitability, right? And that ease off the pressure, that kind of ease off the pressure. It really ease off the pressure because no, it's not. No, you're operating from a frame of, you know, it's random. Anything is random, and that's how I wanna see. That's how I wanna have that mindset well concreted in my whole mind. And the next thing to like even these positions, right? From ever since all of us like all of us love the green, right? That's where we always want to be. And because of that is like over time it kind of, even for me, because I'm just talking from my personal experience, I'm not even like teaching or anything like that. I'm just like talking things out of my head right now. So even like these the red space, which are like the stops, right? Over time, subconsciously, like mentally, when you enter a trade, it's like subconsciously, it's like we don't want price to enter into this range right here. It's like we just want price to stay in the green. We want price to stay in the green. And one of the realization that I'm having is that the red is just as important as the green, right? The red is just as important as the green. Like just as how take out emotions out of it completely, and just as how price enter and fluctuates in the green is just the same function as it playing it out in the red, just the same, right? So, and the thing is, if you really red wasn't supposed to be there, like the whole trading industry this section of the tool. So them building this section of the tool just simply proves that it's just you have to control yourself. Just have to know that this right here, the stops, they're just the same thing as the green. The same thing. The greens are zones, the reds are zones, just the same. Right? But over time, mentally, like we have this mental, uh, the subconscious wiring that don't go far too much in